This week's broadcast is brought to you by St. Francis Dairy Queen.
And a little wellness on Bridge Street.
Welcome back to another week of Sfhs Today. I'm Emily.
And I'm Chi. Today is Earth Day, a day to remember all the good this planet has provided us. We got Melanie Tibbett and Mystica Knutson to interview student council for some tips on how to go green.
The posters are just to kind of catch your attention and maybe make you think a little bit. Friday is Earth Day. So Earth Day has been in existence since like 1970, and it's a time to kind of commemorate and remind us to make decisions that are positive for the environment.
Earth Day just reminds us like what we need to do and like the target goal that we kind of have. Like we always talk about like global warming and stuff, and viewers are like, yeah, we want to fix it and stuff, but like I feel like sometimes like that special day will just like kind of help us on like the right track and keep reminding us, kind of like a check-in point almost. What you can do is you can recycle. You can like only take what you need. So like when it comes to food, like that, like, don't be wasteful.
If you're not home, don't have your TV on. You don't need your computer on. You're not even home. You're not using it.
Plant trees. Have your own garden.
Reuse things. Buy stuff from thrift stores. You know, there's a perfectly gorgeous shirt. It costs a fraction of the money. Why not buy something at a thrift store? I mean, there's just so many things you can do.
The banner is for so that you can pledge to go green. The t-shirts are $10. You can get them during your lunchtime, A, B, C, or D, whenever you have lunch. And you can get them right where the Saint statue is. Today's the last day, so get them while you can.
Good tips to keep in mind. This week, juniors took the ACTs while sophomores took the reading MCAs, and seniors got a nice day off.
Wait, what did the freshmen do?
The freshmen watched black and white productions. While the juniors were finishing up the ACTs, the underclassmen also got opportunity to learn other life-saving information from HeartSmart.
Cindy Sano attended the event, and Ethan Skoquist spoke with a few students to find out more.
September 1st of 2008, I was on a bike ride with my wife and one of her sisters and her sister's husband, and we had ridden our bikes around the parkway system in Minneapolis, about 20-25 miles. And we got to the end of the bike trail, and I was the last one to get into the end of the trail, and my wife looked at me, and when I got off my bike, and she said, "Do you feel okay?" And I said no, and I dropped dead. I fell flat on my face, had a sudden cardiac arrest. I got to the hospital. They put me in a coma for 3 days, cooled my body temperature down, which is supposed to aid in healing. And then they put in an implanted cardioverter defibrillator, which I have right here. And this is monitoring my heart 24/7. And if I were to go into ventricular fibrillation again, this thing would give me the shock that the AED does.
I've been on the fire department for over 10 years. I've been working on the Heart Safe program for about a year and a half. We started in July of 2014. I wanted to become involved with this program. I was inspired by Officer Brian Plotz from the Heart Safe Coon Rapids program. He's a childhood friend, and every time I ran into him, he would be telling me about what was going on with the Coon Rapids Heart Safe program. And I would follow his Facebook page and see what kind of things were going on. And I saw a video where a student from one of his classes actually saved somebody's life. And that's what inspired me to start the East Bethel Heart Safe program. It inspires me to train the people in our community to make it a safer community. And our ultimate goal is that someday somebody that we have trained will save somebody's life.
Well, now we know that if my grandpa had a cardiac arrest, I can save him, or anyone.
What I want them to know is to, first of all, stop and do something. That's the first thing we want. We'll stop and do something, to immediately call 911 if they look dead, and to get a defibrillator and use the defibrillator if they can. And I want them to be aware that the smartphone is a real good app. There's all kinds of applications now that are on the smartphone that can help and do what we're training today.
Thanks for that in-depth coverage of this life-saving information. This last Sunday and Monday was the Sfhs State Conference. A number of students competed and brought home honors. Tracy Klein got more details.
It stands for Health Occupations Students of America. It's a club that is nationwide, and kids go and compete in different events like medical photography or med spelling, and there's a bunch more.
Oh, It went really well. I was so proud of the students. They absolutely, we set the bar high for them. I like them to compete in really difficult competitions. And
Hosa Bowl's like a team thing, and they ask questions. It's kind of like Knowledge Bowl, but it's about medical related stuff. And then Research Persuasive Speaking is when they give you a prompt and you have to write a 2-page paper on it and then give a speech about it.
So for midwinter, I competed in medical photography, Hosa Bowl, and health career display board.
Our team got 4th place in Hosa Bowl, and then I got 2nd place in my speech.
I got 2nd in midwinter for medical photography and 4th in Hosa Bowl.
Friends. I like hanging out with the Hosa people. I don't care about the competitions, but being able to hang out with my friends is fun.
Hosa is all year, it's a whole program that begins in September. So they can come to me in September. We'll have information out available for anyone who takes a medical career class. So anything. So it really prepares them for the future because they also meet with the professionals. There's workshops throughout the conference of professionals that are telling them about what they need to do to prepare for the profession. So I think it's just a great opportunity for students. They learn so much more than a textbook. It's hands-on, and it's something that I highly recommend.
Students, next week Lower Lot is closing due to construction on the city sewer. Some parking will be provided in the West Lot and Rum River Park. River got more information from Activities Director Jeff Fink.
Hello, I'm Mr. Fink, and I'm going to inform you just on some parking issues and some other things that are going to be happening around the school starting next Monday and going through really most of the summer. First of all, the biggest thing for students will be that that Rum River Boulevard, the road that goes by our west parking lot down to our lower lot and our baseball and soccer fields, will be closed from the northernmost entrance to the student lot all the way up past our maintenance shed starting on Monday through probably the middle part of May, if not the end of May. Students will still be able to enter the west parking lot just like normal coming from the south. They will not, however, be able to drive down Rum River Boulevard from the north and get into our student lot. Mr. Froh, our parking lot attendant out there, will be helping kids from the lower lot. They'll be parking over in the county park lot, and a lot of them also will be parking in the main lot in front of school, or he has some designated places in our west student lot for them starting on Monday.
Speak to an administrator or check out the district website if you need more information.
On this week's edition on What's New, reporter Tessa Lowe followed Eric Linder up on the roof.
What's new?
Awesome experience because we got to shoot with a professional photographer and he showed us a bunch of new locations, and it was super awesome because we got to be on the top of an abandoned building and it was a really cool outlook on the whole city and the huge sunset behind it, and it was definitely a really cool experience and I'd like to go again.
And this week's 5 Minutes of Fame, Airly and Timmy followed wrestler Tony Struntz, Tyler Dahlstrom, Cole Kirpak, and Mason Hall to a Greco-Roman and freestyle wrestling tournament this past Saturday. The boys will attend a state event this Saturday.
Student celebrities everywhere, this is why you should care about 5 Minutes of Fame.
With Greco, you can't shoot on the legs or touch the legs at all, or use your legs to trip them. It's mostly just upper body stuff and throws, I guess.
I wrestled Greco, took first, beat some kids. Wrestled Greco too, had 3 matches, won 2 of them, took second. It's fun just to be back out on the mat, and it's not as serious as the high school season, so it's a fun time. A lot more throws and stuff like that, so it's actually, in my opinion, more interesting to watch than high school wrestling.
I gotta say that it's definitely a different aspect to wrestling than the normal folk style season, and it definitely helps you with training over the summer and your high school wrestling, and I encourage every wrestler to try it.
Next month on May 18th, Senior Sunset will be taking place. Seniors should send photos for the slideshow to 16seniorsunset@gmail.com. This is a time for seniors to get yearbooks in advance, have a chance to spend some time together, and reminisce.
Speaking of seniors, this week's Senior Spotlight features Caitlin Vondahl, who has been active in arts, academics, and sports throughout her year at Sfhs.
Is a model student, and she has been since she was a freshman. She works super hard. She is always on task. She's setting an example for all of her classmates. She's also insanely talented, which helps the cause a ton. So yeah, she is everything that you want a student to be. She's diligent in her work. She has incredible work ethic, and she mixes that with talent and positive attitude. It all works.
She works hard at everything she does. She's always after class asking questions about stuff in choir or helping kids out. She's just an awesome leader and role model for everybody.
One word to describe Caitlin Vondahl would be brilliant. Everything she does, everything that she's around is brilliant.
God, special, awesome are the two words that come to mind. And again, she's so kind, she's so caring, she's so talented, and you wrap all of that up into one package, and you've got a special young lady.
I think she's an awesome candidate. She's always so positive around everybody, and like she just connects with like every group of people. No matter who you are, you can talk to her about anything, and she's just a really cool person.
Well, I think she's an amazing kid. Most people know her for her musical talents. If you've ever been to a basketball game this winter, you've probably heard her sing, which will send chills up your spine and give you goosebumps. And she's such a tiny little gal that to have a voice like she does is really surprising, I think, to most people when they just look at her. But I think the specialness of Caitlin can be found in her music, but it also is found in how she interacts every day with people, how hard she works, how thoughtful she is, how much she cares, and she's got a drive or kind of a motor that makes her pretty unique.
Stay tuned for Weather and Random Question Thing, which focuses on senior plans after graduation.
Hey Saints, I'm Tim, and this is weather. Today is partly cloudy with a high of 62 and a low of 41. Saturday will be partly cloudy and a high of 73 and a low of 52. And Sunday will be rainy with a high of 52 and a low of 41. That's all, Saints. Have a great weekend.
It's the random question thing. Ding.
I'm going to Winona State University to major in biology.
I'm attending Bemidji State University and will be double majoring in criminal justice.
I'm going to University of Minnesota Duluth, and I'm majoring in something in the science field.
Hi, I'm John, and I'm going to Winona for nursing.
Hey, I'm Kyle, and I'm going to Luther for sociology.
Hi, my name is Sophia Kortemeyer, and I'm going to Gustavus Adolphus College for nursing.
I'm going to Northern State University, and I'm going to major in education.
I'm going to NDSU to major in retail merchandising.
I will be attending Northern State next year, and I will be playing football.
I'll be attending the bottom of a mountain after I buy my $700 van that's at least 50% rust, gets about a quart of oil per tank of gas, and at least 400,000 miles. It's got to have shag carpet and a nice beanbag chair in the back. And I would be a ski bum.
St. Cloud for sonography.
I'm going to go to Harvard to be a cardiologist, surgeon. No, I'm just kidding. Going to University of River Falls, Wisconsin. And I'm not sure on a major.
I'm going to NDSU to major in secondary education.
Noka Ramsey, University of Minnesota Duluth.
Mankato.
See you next week, Saints.
We leave you this week with a short tribute to Prince.
The rain yesterday should have been purple, as this legend died at age 57.
See you in the